You guys doing? This is Brian and Rapolla. I'm here with Brian and Milan and Seth Waller. They're with PRI Pavement Restoration. I'm here consulting for GST International, and we're in Milan, Tennessee, at a water waste treatment facility. And for the previous videos, we've shown between the prep work, the demo. They'd already pressure washed it here, but we went and did some more bushing and some loose concrete, and then did a heavy pressure washing. We did really get any of the loose material. Then we mixed up a primer, the primer with the elephant, which is also known as a scratch coat. And from that point, we did that scratch coat, put it in there, and then went on to the base coat because of how uneven the surface was, anywhere from a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch. So you don't want to do that all in one coat because you won't get the ability to the performance of elephant armor being that continuity, that consistent 1/4 inch, and those flexible properties. So once we went through and showed the previous videos, we got to that base coat on top of that scratch coat, and then Brian did a lot of the work there down in the hole, and Seth's been an amazing job of learning. Once he's learned how to do the mixing and the consistency of the elephant armor and the ranges, and you're able to get whether we need a little drier or a little wetter for going up vertical or horizontal. It was pretty impressive how well they did in picking stuff up. So actually, Brian just kind of discussed about we first met yesterday. We're on another project in Nashville, and it's a platform. Just like any trade, what we come across is everybody will try to treat the coating world as a concrete or as asphalt, not accepting the coating world is actually a total trade and learning. And as elephant armor, the material can be difficult, and I try to explain to people, can be difficult in using. But once you learn the little tricks, like the little bit of troubles that you went through, and then once I gave you the little tip, all of a sudden you were right off. Awesome. What do you think, Seth, about the mixing portion? Because at first we had that first dry batch, but then we discussed how that happened, and then from there it seemed like you got it kind of figured out.
Well, the thing I figured out about it is that you need to put your water. You need to put your water in first. Put a little bit of the mix in. Water mix. That way you get a good blend, a good texture, and after you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, and I try to tell a lot of people that everything's going to start with your person mixing, because once you get the material, if you got to have your staging area. Like first thing in the morning, we're like parked up out there. I'm like, no, we want to bring it here, and people see real quick, like, oh crap. Once it's done mixing, it's starting to set up, and we got to have that fresh material. And we're really counting on the person mixing to be thorough. If you're not thorough in that process, it's going to cause a problem for you, and then all of a sudden it's going to make our life hard, very difficult. So there's this continuity that you have to have in the training, and once that training and understanding, you start off slow, then everything. Let's go ahead and take a look down in there and see what we have as a finished product. Down in our wastewater treatment, this is finished today, and if you look at the erosion from down the line, look at that erosion, you'll be able to see how damaged that substrate is. So today was a long day for us today, but it was a lot of training, a lot of communication, of stopping and letting people come and take a look. It's a long day just for the fact of trying to train new people, and that's the way it has to happen, is because you can't just take it and try to run with it. Otherwise, you're going to be tackling and making mistakes when you don't have to. So I'm really impressed with PRI. Got that right? With PRI taking the initiative of really getting some good, solid training, and I'm excited about you guys using this material. Thanks a lot.